I know they're nice windows,
Thought that
because I remember when he put them
looking at
in,
it, thought she
they've
might
been probably in there
pulled
10
out like a
years or more,
stitcher,
maybe
and so
15,
just
yeah,
scratched it.
probably more than that.
Had one into Fort Wayne.
But he needs some
Take a
siding.
look at it.
You did.
No, it's a starter home.
Yeah,
You know,
Had surgery.
if you can swing it, it'd probably be worth it.
Killed
Two
both of them
bedroom.
one day at
I think it's
Lutheran
better
in
than the
Fort
one he's
Wayne.
in.
I had a friend that.
Who?
uh,
oh my,
Working.
actually, it's a,
Two of the.
You think so?
The other, like,
Yeah.
boyfriend, yeah.
Yeah, went down there?
Yeah.
Have you ever been in it?
Yeah,
They were
3 times.
Why was you in there for the
He's on the
council?
mend right now. He actually moved
Remember
on
Tristan?
Today, Tuesday.
I was in there then,
Good.
and then I was the guy that was just in there.
Mhm.
I was in there twice. He wanted to show me a couple things. Asked me what my opinion was.
It's not, it's better than what they were in. Let's just say.
Okay. Oh,
Okay, well, we do have some audio and not like it should be, but maybe something. Oh,
That guy calls in.
okay, we ready then? I'll call to order the May 14th, 2026 meeting of the Town of Larwill Town Council. Present today are all council members except Lori Wolf. She is absent today. Clerk Treasurer Renee Sills is here and Town Attorney Greg Hockemeyer. First item of business would be the minutes. Did you have a chance to receive and review the minutes
Yes.
this month? Okay. Did you have any changes or anything? Neither did I.
There was one change. I had on there that Greg was absent. So
Yeah.
I changed it and I fixed it because he was here. So
and we
Okay.
don't have proof.
Still alive.
they're nice.
Okay. I think we are. All right. We have a motion and a second to approve the
I'll make that
minutes
motion
as
to
amended.
approve the minutes and amended.
Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. First item
That's for
of,
the public hearing and the regular meeting. Because there's two sets of, there's two sets of minutes.
oh, okay. Thank you. So do you have a chance to review so that was for the public hearing?
Yep, in the regular meeting.
So do you have a chance to review the minutes for the regular meeting?
I did both of them, yes.
As did I. Any changes to those?
Not that I know of.
Okay. I'll make a motion that we approve those minutes as written.
And I'll second it.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We good there?
Good there.
First item of unfinished business, 103 West Main Street, unsafe building. Craig with Whitley County Building Department is here. Do you have a report on that? Maybe if you could come up to the microphone. I think that microphone is working, so.
Yeah, we did send an order out on this building for either repair or demolition. I talked to Mr. Kreider, who's the primary owner, but my boss discovered that there's also a secondary that I think he said they bought a tax. When I went for tax sale, they bought a tax sale on it. So that puts it in a time of reclamation. That's not the right term.
Redemption.
Redemption, thank you. Where they can call that back, the owner could pay the taxes and get the property back. I don't see that happening. I don't see the new owner doing anything with it either. We did send a notice out for the hearing tonight to the other owners in Texas. And they did not claim their certified letter when it went down. So the time to get the issues resolved is June 23rd. I did not get any really positive results from the owner that he was planning on doing anything with the building. So we will continue on. If it's not addressed by that time, then we will, with the permission of the board here, go ahead advertise for bids for the demolition of the building. Now, that being said, I've taken several looks at that building since I was here the last time. And definitely the west side of the building. I was concerned about the northwest corner. The southwest corner is just as bad. The block is actually deteriorating down there. That whole west half of the building needs to come down. The other part of the building is not in really good shape. There's a lot of bricks that are loose. Tuck pointing is the solution to that. It's an expensive proposition and time consuming. So you're looking at a lot of money to fix that. I just don't see the owner putting that money into it, but I can't speak for him, of course, at this point. So I'm here tonight for to ask the town council to confirm the order or give me other direction what we should do with it. Everybody seen the order?
Did we get a copy of it?
I think we sent.
Nope.
Nate and I were both working on it. So that's why. Right.
And just so council knows, I did speak with Thad Kreider about him. He could not make the meeting tonight, so I did tell him he could call in and he could listen in on the meeting and input, but there's been no call yet, and
Did
no
anybody care to look
voicemail.
at the order? Basically, it says either repair the break in the roof or take care of the building in other ways by
Mhm.
June the 23rd, and I'll get you a copy.
Okay.
Did you want a copy?
Comments or questions?
Nope.
It's been
Could,
straightforward.
Renee have that maybe make
I
copies?
think you can actually add that copy.
Oh,
Let me see if I've got.
Did you have a comment, Joe?
No, I'll need that. I'll need
Oh,
that
you're
back
just stretching.
to make copies.
What do you say?
I need the one that's recorded.
Okay, I'll just make copies for you, Lee.
Okay,
So this other party, they bought it at the tax sale?
that's what I understand. Of course, those are online.
oh,
You know, everything's online now.
Oh, because I was there and there was no bids. That's why I was surprised when you said that, because I was like,
I was totally surprised by it too, because Nathan told me it was somebody else was signing on to it, so. But this happens all the time.
who does it?
People buy properties, they just sit there. You know, I don't know what person in Texas really had any. Probably bid on it, because I think there's 2 years of taxes on it,
Mhm.
so you probably get less than $10,000, so it looks like an appealing piece of property.
did you guys want
I
to
just,
see it just a glance at it anyway?
It's the standard state
I'm not,
template for it.
it's outside my area of expertise in terms of,
Is that order to demo the whole building or just the west side?
They can always repair it. You know,
Okay.
what we do is write it up, to bring it into compliance with Larwill's unsafe building ordinance, which would mean they could take down the west side, fix the brick, fix the roof on the other part of the
Gary,
building,
did you want to see this?
demolish the whole building, whatever they would choose to do, just to bring it into compliance.
But if we're gonna let out bids, we'd probably, we're not gonna put the money into trying to tuck point or do remediation. It would be to tear the whole building down.
I'm not an engineer.
Yeah.
But I can tell you the tuck point in that building is probably close to 80 to
Oh,
100,000. You still got the roof to fix.
well, and I've been in there, in that building, and there are some connections between both sides. So if you were to tear down the west side, you're gonna have
You'd have to seal it out,
doorways
right?
and, yeah.
There is a wall that was built in there, I think, maybe while the lodge still owned it. They were gonna take on that northeast or northwest corner where the roof is missing, but that never got done. And so it just sits there, yeah.
Okay. Well, we're looking for a motion to, okay.
Yeah,
Approve the
order.
to confirm his order if that's,
That makes it official and we go ahead with the dates.
Okay. So we have a motion to confirm the order for 103 West Main Street.
I'll make that motion. And Craig, I just want to confirm the process that you would let bids out for demolition. Let's assume the demolition is going to cost $20,000. Okay, $50,000.
I think that's what, didn't Tim tell you that?
Okay,
Looking at
50.
50 plus.
Okay, and the town has to advance that for the contractor, and then it goes on the tax bill for that site, which that then will just be an empty.
Yeah, we bill the owner directly, and plus it goes on the tax sale, but it's paid.
Okay.
15 days.
But, and even though the owner is going to be billed, if they, assuming they don't pay that, it's going to be the town that has to advance it. Okay, I just wanted to,
I really hope there's another solution.
and the other thing that you could do, if you wanted to, and I'm not sure this gets us anyplace, it was June 23rd, that's going to be after our next meeting. You could certainly extend that deadline if you wanted to, or do something different with the deadline. I'm not sure that it's going to go anywhere or change any of the dynamics.
The deadline's there for the owner. The town council can choose to do what they want.
Yeah.
Do 3 months down the road, advertise for bids. But what happens is I send them a letter saying this is what's going to happen. I don't necessarily give them, I said it'll be at least 10 days after this letter that the town will advertise for bids for the demo.
Okay, we have a motion to confirm the order. I'll second that. Anybody have any comments from the public? No? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign, so that motion carries. So hopefully something will get worked out. I'm not sure what that is. I don't see those lots selling for $50,000 to cover it, but
I was hoping maybe there would be a state entity that might be interested in rounding that corner out. Have any idea? Like they did at South Whitley. That last 90-degree turn before you leave town on 14. You cut the corner off so trucks to get around. Just
that's not a bad idea.
It's a good idea.
Probably not interested.
Yeah, okay. 106 West Main Street. And this would be the one across the street. Did we send a notice on that?
Yeah, she was aware and she said she was gonna come and look at it, but I don't know if there's been any change in that status or not.
Okay, they have been over and it was mown last week. So they're keeping up on that. So I don't know what their other plans are. 105 West Main Street.
That, I think, is done.
I have an issue with that.
Okay,
I don't know if you, what you saw when I sent you some pictures.
Yeah.
That are stripped along the border of my property. Since day one, they have not kept up with it at all. And they have been cited by their insurance company one time as unsafe building because it's a fire hazard.
You can scroll through it if you want.
Yeah, ever since they took over that property, they have maintained that strip, and that's what it looks like right now. They have not maintained it at all this year.
those weeds and grass.
All that, all the way down from front to back. They,
Okay.
2 years ago, they had grapevines that actually grew up into my redbud tree and killed part of the limbs, and it looks horrible. And the only time they did actually cut that stuff down was when their insurance company told them if they don't cut it down, they're gonna raise their insurance rate because it's a fire hazard. It's a building.
And when the judge issued the order on that, it was for junk, trash, and debris.
Okay.
Okay, now what we can do,
Already done it.
okay,
Was that the
Yeah,
last
she
meeting?
keeps sending them letters. And
Okay.
they
No,
refuse.
sir.
I'm sorry. I know
She
you-
has that taken, she is having it mowed every 2 weeks by a professional. So if that area is not getting hit, it's been mowed though, hasn't it?
The grass. Ron.
Okay, so I will let her know, because I did I did when I was talking, we were emailing back and forth about the area between the two buildings, and there was vines and stuff, so I will mention that to her
Okay.
again, that those need to be that needs to be part of her.
I'm sorry. I'm up
Nope.
every year. They never, ever
No, this isn't the first time that you'd said something about it, Jeff, so it's, but she has actually been more proactive. We got more done since she took possession, earlier this spring than I think we got done in the year or two before. So hopefully that to me sounds like it should be easier than moving some of the equipment off of that. So
Yeah,
if that doesn't work, then we can certainly pursue it as a vegetation problem.
okay.
Which that's a little easier to pursue, right?
Should be, yeah, well, I mean, I hate to say a little Roundup would solve that, right?
Yeah, well,
I-
I know one year they actually had some like berries grow up that were poisonous and it actually got into our yard and the neighbor's yard.
Yeah.
And I wanted ripping them out and burning them all up. It's just been a nightmare ever since they took over that building.
Well, I think Renee can confirm, I mean, if someone's yard is growing and it's overgrown, we can
Yeah.
have it
Mhm.
mown and then
Yep.
without going through.
But
the
I'll just
court.
I'll email her back and just tell her that you need to make sure, as I stated in the letter, that between the two properties needs to be also be taken care of, because I distinctly put it in the letter, so. I'll just reach back out to her, because she is having it done professionally. Someone's coming in every 2 weeks to mow that property, so.
And it sounds like more than just the mowing, it's the noxious vegetation, I think is what we
yeah.
would call that. And again, I mean, I hate to be too simple of a country boy about the whole thing, but, a gallon of Roundup or something may be what's needed there. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
So we're gonna close this then? That unsafe building, is that closed now?
The Echo,
No, the
105.
105, is that closed?
yeah, I mean, I told the lawsuit,
Mm-hmm,
I told them the hearing wasn't necessary. You and I had corresponded. The orders we were saying they violated had to do with
everything else.
the debris on that. And even with just concerns, I think that it's probably 90% better than it was at its worst. So, but it sounds like you're saying there's still some to go, right?
Yeah,
So and then if she won't cooperate, this would strike me as a lot easier than getting rid of all that other stuff.
I know Lori's probably gonna be happy with that, finally gets taken care of, because it's like I keep yelling, talking to her. I know she's getting fed up with me.
Yeah, sounds like Renee's on it and she'll just stay on it.
All right, the Ecto unsafe building update, and just so we're all on the same page, we asked them to appear at the town council meetings and give updates, and they've been somewhat sporadic. We did have a note that we received today. I don't know if this was left on your
that was
answering
me,
machine.
she called in, she got hurt, so she wasn't able to make it tonight, but she said the roof is going to be fixed by the end of the summer, and they're still working on saving money.
Okay. Any comment or anything on that? All right. Repair to Depot Street Road leading to the railroad tracks. Bids
So
and
I
potholes?
solicited for bids, and I got nothing back.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna do it again and see.
Maybe now that we're getting it more into the construction season.
Mhm.
And it's a kind of a small job though, isn't it? It's just that hole right there north of the
Well, yeah,
railroad
because
tracks.
the town has some grant money that we got from NDOT, and it's to paint the railroad signage on the road, and then just to make the road smooth it, make it so it doesn't have huge potholes, and then also to put up some new signage. So I had a bid from Niblock, but it's 3 years old.
Okay.
So I solicited more, but I didn't get anything. So I'll try again.
So I don't know anything else to do.
Report on spring cleanup set for May 30th. Do we have anything additional on that? I were notices sent out
Yep.
to everybody? Okay. And I think isn't there a bit of a change this year? Or maybe I didn't realize they did it before, that they'll take appliances?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you put them out, they'll take them. No tires, no paint, no TVs, no hazard waste, no like construction, like drywall.
Will they take stuff with Freon?
No Freon.
I'll see, because a refrigerator would have refrigerant in it.
Well, you know what? No, they did. Because I asked them,
okay.
I asked them one year and I said, you take refrigerator? And she says, oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because they'll come back with something else and they'll scrap it out.
Mhm.
But it'll probably be gone by the time they come around.
Maybe they have a way to recover that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know I'm looking forward to it. Larwill budget for 2027 already. It always surprises me when this comes up every year. I think we have a full plate, but you have any additional ideas or anything that we want to
No,
look at right now? I know I don't.
gotta take care of what we got already.
Yeah. Town hall roof leak. And this occurred between our last meeting and this meeting.